Are you one of those people looking everywhere for the answer of whether or not robots are going to take over the world and enslave humans? While we can't answer that just yet, we are here to tell you that humanity is one step closer to that possibility of having robotic overlords or perhaps robotic sentinels. Yes, Google's announcement about Palm-E has shocked the entire industry. Watch the video till the end to find out what this robot is capable of and what implications it carries for our world. Google Robotics and TU Berlin have introduced Palm-E, a brand new AI model that can comprehend and create words, comprehend images, and combine the two to create complicated robot commands. It can carry out a variety of jobs without needing to be retrained according to the claim, and that is the largest VLM ever created. First, let's talk about what exactly Palm-E is and how it was developed. Palm-E is a next token predictor named after Google's existing large language model called Palm, which is comparable to the technology that supports ChatGPT. Google has embodied Palm by incorporating sensory data and robotic control. The largest model in Palm-E, which has 562 billion parameters, combines the sizable Palm language model from Google with the largest version transformer available at the time, VIT-22B. VIT-22 has been trained on a variety of visual tasks including picture classification, object detection, semantic segmentation, and image captioning. The core architectural principle of Palm-E is to introduce continuous embodied observations, such as pictures, state estimations, or other sensor modalities into the language embedding space of a trained language model. By merging language and computer vision, the largest Palm-E model can interpret natural language at the Palm level, comprehend and describe visual information, and direct robots through exact sequential procedures. According to Google, when given a high-level command such as to fetch a packet of rice chips from a particular drawer, Palm-E can construct a plan of action for a mobile robot platform with a Google Robotics arm and execute the actions on its own. Keep watching till the end to find out how Palm-E has brought us closer to achieving artificial general intelligence, or in other words, sentience. In the demo video, a researcher grabs the packet of chips from the counter multiple times and places it back inside the drawer. And yet, the robot manages to locate the packet and grabs them again, proving how the integration of Palm-E has made it resilient. In a different demonstration, Palm-E manages a robotic arm that moves bricks. The unique aspect of this situation is that the robot employs both visual and language inputs simultaneously to complete the assignment. For instance, it can place blocks that are color sorted into various corners. Palm-E has thus assumed control of activities requiring complex sequences that previously required human guidance. The study team claims that the model has generalization abilities as well. In another demo video, it directs the robot arm precisely and in accordance with the instructions to move the red blocks in the direction of the coffee cup, even though none of the examples in the training data featured red blocks in the picture. Additionally, Palm-E is a competent vision language model, according to the researchers. For example, it recognizes basketball player Kobe Bryant in one image. Even though the model was trained using only single image prompts, it has emergent features including multimodal reasoning chains and the capacity to reason across numerous images. This sounds scary and exhilarating in equal measure. Does that mean you can expect to see Palm-E in domestic or industrial settings soon? The only area of improvement for Palm-E is that it takes a lot of time in performing these tasks, as the demo videos provided by Google are quite sped up. However, it can be improved with mechanical design, because this model has been developed while placing different needs at the center. Already we know of Delta robots being employed by the Tesla factories, which are quite fast, but have been trained repeatedly on a smaller set of data. Can you imagine what it would be like if the speed and dexterity of these robots and the computational abilities of Palm-E were present in a single system? This model definitely represents an advancement in the incorporation of embodied artificial intelligence into daily life. That's all for this video. We'll see you next time.